This first video was uploaded by a family-run YouTube account back in 2020 and somehow slipped under the radar. The uploader says they've been documenting unexplained activity every day, unsure whether it's a ghost, an entity, or something extraterrestrial. The evidence seems compelling. Security cameras have recorded poltergeist-like activity, footage of a mysterious creature outside their home, and a bedroom closet that repeatedly opens on its own. They're still actively sharing their paranormal experiences, and it only seems to be getting stranger with each passing day. Take a look. According to the uploader, his son's toy truck had been turning on by itself, with no one anywhere near it. And just to be clear, he says the truck isn't remote controlled, meaning it can't move unless someone physically presses the button on it. He also mentions that the stuffed teddy bear had been displaying unusual behavior for a while, which is why he positioned it directly in front of the camera. When it suddenly darts across the room, it's both terrifying and completely bizarre. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. YouTuber Pape10Doc recently shared a chilling video captured more than a decade ago that has left viewers questioning the existence of ghosts and the paranormal. The footage, dated October 3, 2011, was recorded by a CCTV camera in a public restroom and has since drawn significant attention for the strange events it appears to show. Watch closely. While another person in the restroom clearly has a visible reflection, the man in the suit appears to have none. The puzzling absence of his reflection has left thousands of viewers scratching their heads and searching for answers. Despite the many theories suggested by skeptics and paranormal enthusiasts alike, no one has been able to offer a definitive explanation for the eerie footage. Some argue that the man's missing reflection could be the result of a camera glitch or an optical illusion, while others insist it's evidence of a paranormal occurrence. But what do you think? We'd love to hear your theories about this strange piece of footage in the comments below. Reddit user Raymond Lake says he shared an extremely close bond with both his mother and his niece. But after his niece passed away, his mother's health began to rapidly decline. Wanting to properly care for her, Raymond prepared a separate room for his mother and installed a CCTV camera to monitor her condition. Then, on the night of February 28, 2022, while they were both asleep in their separate bedrooms, the security camera recorded something Raymond still cannot explain. In the reflection of the dressing table mirror, something unusual appears. Two shadowy figures can be seen across the room in the mirror's reflection, even though there were no other people inside the house besides Raymond, his mother, and their dog. Even more disturbing, Raymond's mother has claimed multiple times that she has seen her deceased granddaughter. If one of those shadows truly was his niece, then who, or what, was the second figure? Another Reddit user, csalary6299, traveled to Denver, USA, to receive treatment for a serious autoimmune disease. During his medical care, he stayed alone in a house that was specially arranged for critically ill patients. Throughout his stay, he constantly felt a heavy and unsettling presence around the property. One morning around 3, something suddenly drew him out of his bedroom. He grabbed his phone and recorded what he describes as an unbelievable sight.
What the f is that? I can't even focus on it. What the f is that?
A misty, fog-like apparition can be seen on the highway. The figure appears to walk through moving traffic before suddenly gliding backward. If you look closely, you can clearly make out the outline of a head, torso, and 2 legs. Salary later mentioned that several people had reportedly died in that house, and he believes one of them may not have fully moved on. In another clip, 2 friends were hosting a late-night live stream when something terrifying happened during their broadcast. The 2 regularly play video games and stream late into the night. On this particular occasion, they decided to continue playing until morning. Around 5:00 a.m., they heard a strange noise coming from the kitchen. Assuming it was a family member grabbing an early snack, they ignored it. But moments later, something happened that immediately caught their attention and forced them to end the stream.
Oh, hijo, dale. Cierra la cola, no la cola. Dale. ¿Qué es eso? No sé. Ya, exacto, era. Iba a cerrar imbécil. Las 5. Las 5 yo.
The refrigerator door slowly opened by itself, as if someone had pulled it open to take something out. One of the friends has a younger brother, so he assumed maybe the fridge hadn't been closed properly. He got up to shut it. However, after he returned to his seat, something even more disturbing occurred. A chair suddenly slid across the floor on its own. Both friends froze in place. At that moment, they realized they had just witnessed something they could not logically explain, something that felt completely supernatural. Many viewers believe the same, but what do you think? Would you ever choose to live alone in a van deep in the woods? Would you still do it knowing the serious dangers that come with it? One man decided to take that risk, and he paid a heavy price. The identity of the man in this footage remains unknown, but the video reportedly comes from Japan and was shared by a compilation channel called Mr. List Paranormal. It began when the man started noticing unexplained paranormal activity inside his camper van. And this time, he managed to capture it on camera.
Huh? Huh? どうなってんの？待って。やばすぎだろこれ。あ、気持ち悪い。どういうこと？は？いや。やばすぎだろマジでこれ。誰もいないよなマジで。よいしょ。この布団の中に隠れてんだろ。おい。おら。
He didn't just capture this. What could that unseen presence have been? A demon, a spirit, or something even more sinister? TikTok user Team Alpha recorded something unsettling one night when two girls were walking home late after attending a party. As they passed by a strange individual standing completely motionless, they felt uneasy and decided to record him on their phones.
También, es la primera vez que veo uno así.
La verdad, casi no salgo ni nada, pero
Ya sé.
me encantó. Yo podría salir 1000 veces.
Aquí, los que nunca salen a fiestas, No, pero sí estuve chido, güey.
No, a mí sí me gustó, la verdad. ¿Pero los conocías?
No, güey.
¿Tú? No. No mames, yo sé.
Espérate, güey. ¿Qué pedo, güey?
¿Qué pedo con ese vato?
¿Qué pedo? Buenas noches.
¿Qué
¿Qué pedo, güey? Ay, camínale rápido, güey.
A la verga. ¿Qué pedo con
¿Qué pedo, güey? Güey, y no pasa nada de carros. Güey, eso nos pasa por andar en fiestas, güey.
No mames, yo sé.
A la
Un chingo de miedo.
¿Qué pedo?
As the girls approached their house, they looked back and noticed the same. This time, it seemed to be following them and gaining on them. They ran home and tried to lock every entrance to prevent anyone from getting inside. But whatever, or whoever, this was, it seemed to appear everywhere at once. That's when the girls realized this was not an ordinary person. Terrified, they locked themselves inside the bathroom and called a friend for help. When their friends finally arrived, things escalated even further.
Aquí estábamos llamando a una amiga para que viniera.
Está afuera, güey. Está afuera. Güey, está afuera. Escúchanos, mira la casa, por favor, ayúdanos, güey. Llega aquí adentro de la casa, güey. Por favor, rápido, güey. Por favor.
And after their friend arrived, this happened.
Está afuera. ¿Quién es? ¿Quién es? Voy a llamar a la policía. ¿Quién es? Espérate, espérate, güey. Si es que güey, no, güey. Se metió un vato a la casa, güey.
¿Qué pasó aquí?
Se metió. Fue cuando nos fuimos a la fiesta, güey.
Sí, mira. Nos estamos siguiendo. Lenny, ¿ves a revisar?
Es que luego ahorita se escuchó cosas y yo...
Suddenly, a glass flew off a table and smashed onto the floor, convincing the girls even more that this was not human. And then, this happened.
Ten cuidado, por favor, güey. Uy, no sé qué está pasando, güey. Al chile, de repente un tipo bien raro nos empezó a seguir. pasó, güey? ¿Qué pasó, güey? ¿Qué pasó, güey? ¿Qué pasó? Güey, ¿estás bien? ¿Qué pasó? Ay, no, no voy a bañar. Güey, está en el cuarto, güey. Está en el cuarto, espérense, güey. Voy a llamar a la policía. Está en el cuarto.
They hear one of the girls scream from another room, but when they enter the room, there's nobody there, and then the bed in the room and sofa outside move by themselves, as well as the door slamming in their faces, causing them to run for their lives. Like with any piece of footage, it is possible that this could be an advanced ruse. However, the reaction of all these girls seems very different. Something that would be extremely difficult to fake at that level. It's also chilling how the figure appears wherever they turn, combined with the apparent poltergeist-like activity. But ultimately, you decide.
Está adentro. Está adentro, güey. ¡Ah! ¡No, güey! ¡Métete al cuarto, güey! ¡Métete al cuarto, güey! ¡Métete al
A man named Caco Garcia owns and operates an auto repair shop. His employees are highly skilled, and customers trust him with their vehicles. One night, a customer dropped off his damaged car for repairs. Tragically, on his way home, the customer was killed in a road accident. The following morning, one of Garcia's mechanics was working on that same vehicle when something strange happened. According to the shop's CCTV footage, the mechanic appeared to be having a full conversation with someone who wasn't there. Garcia checked the live camera feed from his phone and watched in confusion. "I'm checking the shop cameras from my phone, and this guy is talking to himself. I don't understand what's happening."
El maestro está hablando solo. No cacho qué onda. De verdad que no cacho qué onda.
He was watching the mechanic there, muttering to himself on the camera.
No, está hablando solo. Le voy a preguntar por cámara qué está haciendo. A ver, vamos a preguntar. Es que no me da, está hablando solo, mira, Connie.
He then
No sé si
spoke
estoy
to the
loco, ¿qué?
mechanic through the camera system.
Mira. ¿Pero con quién habla, weón? ¿Aló?
Sí,
Oye, disculpa, pero ¿con quién estás hablando?
con don Carlos me está viendo, pasando el presupuesto y explicándole el tema del accidente que tuvo anoche en la carretera. Entonces me está viendo el presupuesto, le estoy explicándole lo que le estoy diciendo.
Oye, cálmate. ¿Qué, don Carlos? Pero, oye, escúchame un poquito. ¿Tú me estás hablando del accidente anoche?
When asked, the mechanic says that he is talking to the car's owner, even though Garcia knew that the car's owner had died in a road accident the day before.
No estás hablando con nadie, Juan, y ayer los que chocaron murieron todos. Juan, no estás con nadie, sube y ven a ver las cámaras, tengo todo grabado.
At first, Garcia thought his aging mechanic might be losing his sanity, but then another incident unsettled him even more. The motion detection camera began moving by itself. The image suddenly switched to black and white, and the audio recording cut out entirely. After experiencing these disturbing events, Garcia decided it would be best to rent out the shop and leave the place behind. Want some ghosts on camera? Or there's some creepy videos that you would like me to include in the next video? Email me at scarycammyt@gmail.com.